inner circle. I don't give a damn who said that he was. He's not. He never was. And that gives him credibility. That's what he's going off of right now. But if you noticed all that time Rob was out, he never once said anything in Rob's honor or any of that kind of stuff. During the other trial, he never said anything. I mean, so all of a sudden, now that people know Rob is in a situation where it's going to be tougher for him to see, get a bond and get house arrest, they're going out doing these things. So that's pretty much it.
Mm.
But he was never in the inner circle. And whatever information he's getting is because people are sharing things, and he's a hoarder of information. And he's going out getting people to send him stuff, and he's using it. He's manipulating documents or whatever he needs to prove a pointless point.
Right, because he's now saying he's now saying he has documents of me working for you, Tyson too.
I got documents showing that I work for the president. And, fucking Obama's my brother. I mean,
5'9", raising 6'8".
People believe anything nowadays. So it's like he got him, but for what fucking reason? What good is it serving if you work for me or not? And you don't. But what good is that serving?
6'8".
Shit. I mean, you're doing a good job.
Where are you that the tow truck is on site and you're nowhere around?
With each other, anybody who's advocating for Rob, what is his point?
I just put on radio.
He's not on the same side. It can't be.
Left the tech vehicle.
It's either you with Rob or you're not. So if you with Rob, why are you fucking with
Has the vehicle?
There's nobody out doing anything that the courts have deemed.
Yeah, the tow truck already came and grabbed the vehicle. I was with the tow truck.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to do it. Period.
Copy. I'm in a meeting. I did not hear that.
To give people information.
I just got a text message from the owner asking for the officer to come there.
He's interfering with that information because he's trying to be some aficionado on intel on Rob.
I responded to his traffic, sir.
So he's muddying the water.
Copy that. Thank you.
Keeping people distracted, and what he's done is, let's look at Beyonce. And I'm not comparing Beyonce to Rob in any capacity, but Beyonce has a strong fan club called the Beehive. The Beehive attacks any goddamn body that puts out anything negative against Beyonce. Well, Rob had what do you call it? The Piper had, Kells Nation, that was very similar in the beginning. And it could have been at the same point. You got your Honda and all these people putting out this fake shit. Kells Nation could have attacked them. They made sure that shit didn't, any platform that they put it out on. But he has dismantled Kells Nation so bad to where there's nothing big enough. We can't move in a force enough, big enough to take down people putting out negative shit about Rob. They're all over the place now. They dispersed, because of this fucking DanaJay. Mm-hmm. So he's doing a damn good job dismantling and disrupting Kells Nation for being able to work in honor of Rob to take down any naysayer that puts up shit that's negative about him. We got 10 with the biggest group now, a couple thousand because of this fuckhead. I mean, so he's not helping Rob in any capacity. He's hurting him by dismantling and disrupting his fan base, his core fan base. And anybody that has the capacity to bring bigger people to the table, he fucks it up. It's like, I don't want to get involved because DanaJay may fuck up my business by putting out some stupid shit. And now I got to deal with hate mail and shit coming to my company where I feed my family at. Because of this stupid motherfucker that I'm doing all this stuff.
You know a blogger by the name of Keith T?
Who?
You know a blogger by the name of Keith T? She said you had reached it out to her and she didn't want to talk to you.
First of all, I've never reached out to anybody that didn't want to talk to me.
Okay.
I get everybody who is trying to reach me. I don't call no fucking bloggers unless they call me and actually talk. So I don't need to reach out. I mean, like you called me and said, Don, let's get on the line. I responded to you. Okay, not a problem.
Right.
Because you have a platform that is getting out information that helps Rob.
And then now that makes me wonder why she's sitting here telling lies then.
I've never once reached out to any blogger that and asked them to say anything that she didn't have. Period. So the only one that I have reached out to was Tasha K in the beginning because she started it with a lot of bullshit and she didn't respond. So I said, fine, as long as it stays up on her platform, it works good for me. I mean, so told her the video that she put out spewing all these lies about me. The more hits he gets, the better for me.
Do anybody got any questions for the man? It'll be like a 30-second behind. They say Donna is trying to deflect heat from him. He sound like a freaking crybaby. Ask him, will he speak to Kels? And if so, can he set up a spokesperson we can send our evidence to? You heard that?
Hold on. Where is your page that I'm trying to get onto it now? What is the name of the page?
It's Deboski Gun. DEBOSKI.
D-O-B what?
DEBOSKI.
Okay, I'm trying to, so I can see these questions as they coming in. Okay, I got you. Deboski Gun?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm subscribing. I'm going to it. So it should be live, right?
Yeah, it's live.
Okay, yeah, there we go right there. All right, so now I'm on.
Well, now you see, y'all.
Okay, so let me mute this here on my computer because I don't want to. Okay, go ahead.
Has Don spoken with the lawyers about the info he has?
No, I have not. They won't talk to me. They won't call me, and I don't really care to. I mean, I don't think that they're doing a good job of representing Ron. I mean, there's just too much shit that ain't been done. I'm gonna keep saying that. You know, down to character witnesses that would come in. You know, and that they would. I've talked to too many people that are excellent character witnesses. Rob, from his family to his sister Teresa, to his first girlfriend Lenise, to his bus drivers, to his personal security guards, to Barry Hankinson's guys, and none of them have been contacted by Rob's legal team. So they're trying to build any character references for Rob. Why haven't any of them been contacted? Second thing is, all these goddamn people that is coming out, putting out shit with Rob's name. Not one cease and desist order has been sent out for violation of his trademarks and his rights, copyrights. Not one. And so I'm not understanding why that's being allowed. Why they haven't appointed somebody in their office just to eliminate that kind of shit. Why they haven't brought in a new spokesperson to curtail this onslaught that the media is continuously putting on Rob to assassinate his character before he reaches it to trial. You know, why? You know what I mean? Is it that these lawyers, they have not utilized the right strategies with foul motions to get information dispersed? I mean, half of YouTube has figured out that Jasmine, hold on one second. Half of YouTube has still figured out that most of these women are full of shit. So a lot of the charges in the lesser cases through motions can be eliminated. If you file motions properly, motions to quash, motions to dismiss, motions for summary judgment, it's a whole bunch of motions that should be filed to get rid of some of these cases, to drop it from 12 charges down to 1 or 2 charges. No motions have been filed to get rid of cases based on this being evidence, things that have been looked at in the past and adjudicated already. You know, nothing has been done in his honor to show that his legal team has come together to devise a strategy that they're telling. I mean, you got Doug who'll get on the fucking phone with what's his name last night, DJ Tyson, and talk about some shit to bring him and DanaJay, but yet he won't send a message to R. Kelly supporters saying, listen, me and Greenberg and the rest of the legal team are communicating daily. We have a strategy in place. We need you guys to feel confident that this will happen. That we have a strong strategy. That's all he got to say. He got to tell us.
He said that, though. He said that.
Huh?
He said that.
You said him and the rest of the attorneys are doing that?
Yeah, he named all of them.
Okay, well, that's a good thing that he did do that.
Yeah.
That's the message that
And in the process of doing that, he asked Dana to stop doing what he doing, and Dana said he ain't, and he said that he has some paperwork to prove that we work for you.
What the fuck does working for me got to do with adjudicating law? What does it have to do with anything? I mean, so, you know, it's like, if I was you, I wouldn't give his ass no more attention with that shit. Because it's stupid.
It's stupid.
It doesn't, it makes no sense for us to spend any more time arguing the DanaJay facts when he done lied. So that fucking, what did he put out? An image showing that I said the task for that shit was done a year ago. Anybody in R. Kelly's group can attest that that post was made a year ago. What the fuck are he putting up now like the shit that I said yesterday? That's stupid as hell. I mean, so he's not for the right side, and for Doug to get on and validate anything by even having a conversation with DanaJay on the phone is a waste of his time. That didn't go across well. It doesn't look good that he.
But when you explain the fanatic and a person trying to immerse themselves in the situation, you know, he's an actor, you know, so he's a real live actor.
Yeah, well, it says that on his Facebook page.
Right, so he get into character, he get into roles, and you're saying he's a fanatic fan?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if anybody ain't on to him, like I said, that's Master Splinter. And he talks to a lot of turtles. If anybody's entertained with that kind of goofy shit, then that's their choice. I mean, it's simple as that. Right now, we got bigger things in the world. This fucking coronavirus, all this shit going on that's threatening a lot. You know, threatening the court systems, threatening the fabric of life for a lot of people. Why the fuck is he still worried about this? I mean, if anything, what the coronavirus shows is that this is something that goes behind a strategy that I put out in the very beginning, a theory, not a strategy, a theory that I put out in the very beginning when I said, listen, Rob is being attacked by special interests. And you can go back on some of the earlier shows and listen, I said that. He's been attacked by special interests. What I meant by that was simple. You got, right now, we're living in a day and age where they feel that the population is too much for America. There's too many people, in the world. There's too many people residing in the world. And so you got all these companies, special interests, putting out water that's bad for you, is killing folks. You got food that's killing people. The medicine's killing people. You turn towards the music industry. You listen to don't mean to say any names, but some of the type of music is coming out in the hip hop and the rap world. It's killing folks. It's not helping. And then you got the damn TV shows and the movies and these video games and, you know, Fortnite and all this shit where kids are killing each other and stuff. You know, getting dehumanized. All that stuff is killing folks. You look at, but you turn down to the music industry. You look at the art, the music that's coming out now. Nothing is promoting love. Nothing is promoting procreation. R. Kelly is that one guy, and when he drops a record out, at least 500,000 babies are gonna be made worldwide off of his music. Because you want to fuck, you want to have sex, you want to, you know, get out with your girl. That's the kind of music that he puts out. So for us to see that is an agenda, a global agenda right now, and I realize that Rob is against the global agenda, which is why they are attacking him so fucking hard, because his music makes babies. And right now, that ain't what the global agenda is. It's to kill off some of the population.
And I have been feeling like this is about trying to stop fornication. I've been feeling like that, like, because now flirting, people feel a certain way about flirting and having sex with people and all this stuff, you know, because they putting that in your mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's way bigger than, you know, you think about the constant barrage of negativity that they pushing towards this man. It's way bigger. It's way bigger than anything that me and you even can understand at this level. I mean, you know, so that's, you know, it's like when you hire a certain person, you don't have to tell him, a certain person that knows what he's capable of. Like if I hire you, Debowski, I know what you're gonna bring to the table because it's what you do every day. So I don't have to ask you to do what you do every day. You're gonna do that when I hire you, and you're believing that I'm hiring you is because that's what you do. And I'm not saying that I hired you, but the point that I'm saying is, if that was the case, when you hire somebody, you know what they're gonna do. That's just like the world right now. Certain people are in place because they already have certain jobs that they're gonna fulfill, that they're gonna carry out. So they put certain people in place to carry out certain jobs, and that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with people that were put in. It's a system that was built.
Well, if you did put me in this position, I think I'm doing a damn good job.
But I did. Let's just clear that up for the record. You know, you're not gonna be getting no W9s from me, no W2s. none of that.
You know,
So
I'm still waiting on my first paycheck. I know that when you told me when you hired me that I was gonna get bonuses and shit.
But listen, right now with the coronavirus, then you go and apply for unemployment.
Yeah. Hey, I done seen all kind of texts of that too, man. They got that going around. Hey, for the people who don't know, they you can go apply for unemployment right now. You go apply for it right now. What you think about Cash Jones?
Who?
Cash Jones.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
How did she end up with Angelo?
Say it again.
How did she end up with Angelo?
How did she end up? I don't know. I don't know the stories of how they got together.
Okay. So tell me this, right? She say she was in the car with you one day, right? She say she was in your car with you one day. Turn your back down. Turn your background down. So she turn your device down. So she say she was in the car with you one day. So let's just say she was in the car with you one day. How the fuck she end up in the car with him the next day is what I'm asking.
She was in the car with me one day and then in the car with who the next day?
I ain't saying the next day. I'm saying she was riding with you. That mean that she was around y'all one day, and then the next time in life, she's over here with Angelo. You see what I'm saying?
So I'm sorry. The cash was brought on by what's his name? DeRogatis. DeRogatis is who fronted Cash's expenses to infiltrate Rob's crew. So what I'm feeling is that when the money ran out from DeRogatis, she had to turn to someone else, and she made an alliance with Angelo because you know he's got time and money to spend on this kind of crap. Jim DeRogatis is who initially paid for Cash's to infiltrate Rob's put and get any dirt on them that she could, and and they did a lot of shit. I mean, so he's been a pain in Rob's side from the very beginning.
What do you think about Gucci?
Who?
Gucci.
I don't know who Gucci is.
What do you think about Kip?
Who?
Kip.
I mean, Kip is I don't understand anybody who deflects and then calls you family. I understand that a lot of these guys, Kip included, have issues with Rob for what he didn't do for them. But see, it was never a direct situation. In other words, they never went directly to Rob and said, "Can you do so and so, so and so?" And he said no. It was they went to Rob. They may have hinted around some shit. Then they went to Jonah Linda or Daryl McDavid and said, "This is what Rob asked me to do." And then they basically muddied the water and made it seem as if Rob was against whatever they were asking. So that developed bad blood. So they just stopped going to Rob because they just felt like he wasn't doing it. But let's just take, for instance, Rob's brother, Bruce. Bruce's daughter, she sings. And when she was young, she was 11 years old, Bruce took her to Rob and was like, "Listen, my daughter sings. She wants to be a musician and a singer." And Rob heard her, and he was like, "Okay." He cut Bruce a check and said, "Well, she gonna need some lessons." He didn't say she gonna need some lessons. You need to go. He cut him a check first and said she gonna need some lessons. That's the kind of person Rob was. So if you didn't get that from him, for whatever reason, earlier on, Bruce had that kind of access to Rob. But what happened was when management came on, they dispersed that shit. They broke it up. They said, "Okay, we can't have brothers going to Rob getting checks no more." So they muddied the water. So now Bruce and Rob got issues now. Kip and Rob got issues now because they didn't want any of them being able to get anything from Rob. They wanted to come to them for it. And that's the way they control people through Rob's money. So whatever Kip's going through, he needs to sit back, really do some soul searching. If you ask me, I don't know the man like we hung out. He wasn't my guy. I knew Rob, but that's all I needed to know. So, but I do know some of the stories and the interaction. I mean, from me and Rob talking about certain things or whatever be the case. And I think he just needs to really sit back and because everybody's going to deal with their karma one day or another with this thing. I mean, everybody is. You know, whatever they're doing, they don't have to deal with their karma. And think about that. I mean, you know, they didn't. Rob didn't. This is a brother who everybody in his world had their hands out and needed him for something. You, his cousin, you grew up with him. You're not supposed to look at him the same way everybody else is. And the moment you start looking at him the same way everybody else is, not only is the cut deeper, but you become the same as everybody else to him. The cuts are deeper because you ain't supposed to be like that. So, I mean, you know, Kip and all those guys who are going against Rob that grew up with him, they really need to do some soul searching, man. This brother every day was sought after for somebody for some reason, and it wasn't never because they was just truly cool with him. They was his homie and none of that shit. They needed something. Period.
What now? Do you know Kevin?
Kevin who?
I don't know his last name.
Kevin Lyle?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know what Kevin you're talking about. Could be several Kevins that was around. So.
Talk about the Kevin that walk him in the court, the bald head guy with the goatee.
That's Lyle. That's Lyle.
Yeah, Kevin Lyle.
That's his music. He played instruments. He was a Rob's guitarist. He played guitar on a lot of his music. He produced a lot of music with Rob. He's his tour musical director, all that kind of stuff.
Do you talk to him? How you don't talk to him?
No need to.
What's your relationship like? I never talked to him.
No, we cool. I mean, you know, I have no issue with Kevin. I've been knowing Kevin for years before he even got with Rob.
Now, on the fly, I spoke to him on the fly because we sit next to each other the day of the motion in Chicago, and I had asked him would he come on to the show, and he told me he would. However, we was interrupted by DanaJay, so I didn't want him saying his number in front of this man. I tried to slip it off to my phone to another person, tell them that, you know, I didn't want to ask, you know, he was giving me the number, but I didn't want to get it in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you can reach out to him for me.
I don't have a way to reach Kevin.
Okay. Hey, Enterprise, if you're listening, we need to find Kevin Lyles. Tell him you know, Deboski still want to talk to him.
I could just be frank with you. Kevin is not the kind of guy that's going to get involved with this. You know, he's been around Rob for 20 plus years.
He told me that he would talk to me.
Yeah, you know what? But I don't know that he wants to be out front with it. But you know what? Listen, I don't know.
Right.
He said that to you then.
Yeah, he said that to me.
I think
and you know what else he told me, Don? You know what else he told me? He told me that he did not know DanaJay.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, a lot of folks don't.
And that's all I want to ask him. He ain't got to be out front. You know, over here, we are trying to make sure that we stay on the run from motherfucking informants.
Yeah. Well, Kevin Lyles is definitely somebody that's been around. You can research that. He's on all of his records. Co-producer, and all that kind of instrumentalist and all that kind of stuff.
You know, so
he actually ran the chocolate factory and a few other.
Trust me. When the man told me he was about to give me his number, and this dude came walking up over my shoulder, I could have still asked for it, but I just put it up. I'm like, not in front of him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't talk to Kevin, so I don't know.
What do you think about Will Edie? Well, he already told me that before.
You know, I don't deal with Will Edie.
Okay. Yeah, well, you know, you came. You know, I ain't gonna keep your time up. You know, that way, you know what I'm saying? You can come back in the future, hopefully.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
All right, look.
There you have it. Don Russell. A well-known Enterprise member. Let me find this number. Hey, man, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Hey, let me see. Is you up in there? Lord. Why you always calling the wrong fucking phone? Where's my my notebook pad? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where is my notebook pad? Hold on. Hold on. Man. Ain't that a bitch? All these damn indictments. Levi's, Larry McGee shit. Man, this shit crazy. I don't know where my damn notebook pad at. Damn. I don't know who that was. Give me a second, y'all. Hold on. Take this. Yo, what you on with it?
Shit, man, I'm outside. Hey, you ain't live, is you?
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, all right, I got a situation, Lord. I'm gonna hit you right back, though. I just had shit happen.
All right, bet. Damn. See, I was gonna have him say something about it. Okay, moving along. I believe this is the last song, or one of the.
I know that it seems sometimes that no matter what you do, or no matter how hard you work, striving to make things better in your life, but